it just dawned on me a very stark example of the parasite theme and MO of this whole thing. You know, no touch torture is what they call it, and I'm apt to say when I understand that, I'm gonna touch you when I torture you, motherfucker. Whoever is the operator here, various people, various times. There's one main operator who I speak of. He's a Don Imus looking motherfucker who I named affectionately back in Massachusetts Frank Candor. Not affectionately, in a gallows humor kind of way. Frank Candor. But I'm gonna touch you when I'm gonna torture you, motherfucker, and I'm gonna touch you. And then his typical response, like he just did. But even though it's my idea virtually, but they meet. You see, there's where the plausible deniability comes in. He didn't say it. Oh, but it's torture. You already tortured me. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you're already torturing me. Payday. That's the theme. And they got a little steam to make your throat get dry. Speaking of which, a steamer. I have to get a steamer. Humidifier. I have to mentholate my immediate air. And, most importantly, these 20 times mirrors here shuts them right the fuck down, and they're already flickering the screen. The screen shouldn't be flickering. These mirrors shut them the fuck down. Kaplunk. Yeah. Kind of like that. And there's no more. I have to hear you, Payday. I have to hear you. It's I'm going home. See how that changed? It once was, I have to hear you, I have to hear you. And then they'd heat me up with, try to zap me with shit. I have to hear you, I have to hear you. No, motherfucker, you don't. And I've reached the time where I can say, no, motherfucker, you don't. Now what? And, they're going to have to give me the zap. Next time they zap me, let's hope they're ready to take it there. Because this is a human rights violation. You should be ashamed of yourselves. All you bioethicists out there, Dr. James Giordano, you should be ashamed of yourself. I have redundantly shown there to be absolute no-touch torture behavior via 5G electronic magnetic action. No doubt. And all you bioethicists, I know your game. You are just there to try to shape the sentiment where it concerns what you can do and what you can't. You're already fucking doing it, motherfuckers. You're already doing it, and you're doing it in a quite an efficient parasitic. They mimic the parasite, y'all. They mimic the parasite. You supply everything they need to do whatever they do. And where it's most important, it's non-consensually you supply it. And that's where they get you. There's a way to wrench that consent back. And I'm on that path. There's no other way to wrench it back than the way I'm doing it that I can see. Because I'm going to make them go away. And then I'm going to track them down, and I'm doing that now. They're going to go away. I'm not running from them. I'm ripping the little fucking curtain from them with their little magic, wizardry, alchemists, magicking things out of fucking nothing. I'm making them go away, and I'm going to come and find you, motherfuckers. Even the blue-haired dyke. Even the blue-haired dyke. Even the blue-haired, especially the blue-haired dyke. Especially the blue-haired dyke, because they say, you want me to put this in the baby stuff, boss? Especially the baby stuff. Gadget, next time, in that voice. I'll get you, Gadget. That's the voice. They use brain-computer interfaces to they rob voices, or just shape them up and make them up, and they're not even real voices. But you'd never know the difference. Because for all intents and purposes, that's what they did to Joan Rivers. But they got her in for a surgery. They did the real thing. That's just a metaphor. All intents and purposes, that's what's going on. Lights on, rats out. They brought a war to your door, and it's not safe to be a spectator anymore. Chase these bald heads out of town. Peace out.